Hey everybody, on today's episode of the Sibling Soirée, it's Black Girl Magic time. We're sipping on this rosé and chatting about what Black Girl Magic means to us. Want to know what it pairs well with? Well, we've got you covered too. So grab a glass and pull up a chair. You are invited. Come on.
The Sibling Soirée, get loose, come party. Know you had a long day, kick it, Munchies, never feel sorry. Hey, for living your best life, we gon' get just right. Sip fine wine, good dine, great vibes, all black biz on the rise, yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Lucinda.
And I'm Eric.
And welcome to the Sibling Soirée, a space where we sample and support Black-owned food and beverages.
That's right. We're so excited to have you back. And today we are going to be talking about the bottle that won't stay on the shelf.
At all.
Black Girl Magic Rosé.
Ta-da! Listen, I just love everything about this concept. Mm-hmm. First of all, how can you not love anything that talks about Black Girl Magic, right?
And so boldly and proudly at that, you know?
I mean, when we think about things that also attract you, right? The same way Black beauty attracts you, this bottle attracts you in the store, right? So if you think about walking into your local wine and liquor store and amongst a plethora of bottles of wine and the words Black Girl Magic in big, bold print.
Screams at you and beckons you over. It's
buy me.
It's like, come get me.
Please. Take me home with you. No shade.
No shade.
But, you know, I think that it was super smart for the McBride sisters to come out with this line. You know, it was extremely timely, I think, in this era where we are finally appreciating,
celebrating
the awesomeness of Black people, Black culture, Black women. You know, this is an ideal opportunity for us to once again pay homage to and respect.
Shine a light
on. Yeah. So, you know, when I think about Black Girl Magic, right, there's so many words that pop into my mind.
So many words, so many feelings. What are some of yours?
I think about beauty.
Yeah, of course.
Right? I think about power. You know, we talk a lot about leadership and influence. I think about influence.
Oh, yeah.
I think about courage. Strength.
Yeah, strength. I was just about to say that.
Resiliency.
Resilience. Yeah.
You know, all of these are characteristics of Black women and of magic, right? And so,
well, that is the magic.
That is
That's
the magic
in the Black women.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. What do you think about when?
I think about so many things. Also, you know, I'm a photographer. I'm very visual, so I think in images most of the time, right? So I think about my interaction with images, and like, you know, I've traveled all over. I've shot a lot of people, but there's always something very special, magical, and regal about shooting women of color, right? Because that beauty like always shines through. It kind of radiates. And the diversity, right? In Black people as a whole, but like in Black women, you know, different sizes, different colors, different shades, different personalities, different, like all different kinds of magic. You know what I mean? It's like it's just this formula, and I don't know, it's all really beautiful and inspiring. Yeah.
Awesome. So Black Girl Magic is another wine by the McBride sisters. You've been following us already, so you know that we love the fact that they're siblings that bond over a bottle of wine, which is a lot of what we're doing here at the Sibling Soirée.
Yep.
So essentially, this is the rosé. I don't know of anyone who has not been excited about this bottle.
Everybody's talking about this bottle. I'm sure you've heard about it already, so we're giving you our take on it, but this is no new thing, right? This is the talk of the town.
Well, it can't be, because the reality is every liquor store that I've been to sells out immediately.
Completely sold out.
Immediately.
Ridiculous.
Immediately.
Like, what was this case in Texas? The 7-Eleven, right?
Oh,
I think we talked about that before.
There's a sister in 7-Eleven.
In
7-Eleven.
In Texas.
There's a sister in Arlington, Texas, who owns a 7-Eleven.
Right.
And she said that she hit her all-time record sales when she started selling Black Girl Magic.
Imagine that, at 7-Eleven, right?
Order. Can you talk about the importance of supporting other Black-owned businesses during this time?
Yes, I think it's crucial. You know, I was always taught growing up by my parents that you must support Black-owned businesses and you must support small businesses. So to see that it's on a much larger scale now is absolutely amazing. So yes, I did.
I wish that my 7-Eleven.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never even seen wine at a 7-Eleven.
Me neither. 70 cases.
70 cases.
70.
One day.
Same day.
Sold out.
Sold out.
That is insane.
Who are all these people in Arlington?
Right.
Who are you buying this wine from 7-Eleven?
That's insane.
It's kind of like the word got out and it spread like wildfire.
That was the place to get it, and everyone was looking for it, right? Because people are looking online.
Right.
Where close in my neighborhood can I find this bottle, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the spot, everyone's going there,
yeah.
right?
I mean, it was so awesome that the owners of the McBride sisters contacted her. Like
Robin
they saw
and
that.
Yeah,
she posted something on social media and they reached out to her.
That's awesome.
And now they've like formed a relationship.
Yeah.
That's that black girl magic.
Right.
Collaboration, celebrating each other's success.
Supporting and lifting each other up, right?
Absolutely.
That's why we're doing this.
That's
we want to shine a light on all these businesses, because they deserve it. Yeah. And that's what we need to do with the whole community. We need to lift each other up. Yeah. And then other people will lift us up as well.
Absolutely.
This is what we're fighting for, right?
That's what we're fighting for. Yeah. And we will continue to fight.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so today we have the Rosé. I was able to purchase this at my local store, like I mentioned.
Yep.
Again, try to get there early. I bought the last bottle. This is a theme, I think, for me.
It's always so that. Yeah, we got lucky on a lot of these bottles.
So I was able to get it. It retails for approximately $17.99. Okay. So it's a reasonably priced bottle.
Very reasonably priced.
It's perfect for summer sipping. Perfect for a soiree.
You've tried it before. I have not. So can we give it a test?
We shall.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To you.
To you. To Black Girl Magic.
And to Black Girl Magic. That does go down easy. It's very nice.
It's on the sweeter side, right?
It's a little sweet.
But it's not, again, like dessert wine sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a really fruity taste to it. It's got a little kick to it in terms of alcohol content.
Not too much. I think it's a little sweet and light. I prefer drier, but this is a nice taste.
Okay.
It's a nice taste. Yeah.
Yeah. No, one bottle of this, I'll be sauced. It's a saucy. No, but I think I'd really be feeling magical. How about that? Yeah.
Feel the magic. Embrace the magic.
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that, it's definitely going to be a bottle that you want to bring. I mean, in fact, to be honest, that's how I first tried it. It was one of my sisters who came over, and we were having a great social distancing bonding time in one of my girlfriend's backyards.
Nice.
And she pulls out this bottle, and I said, "What? I've been wanting to try this forever."
Yeah. And that's the other thing, right? Like, this is the it bottle to have right now. It's hard to find, and everyone loves the taste. Yeah. So if you manage to find it, and you show up to the party with it, it's going to be a hit every time. Every single time.
It's a hit. And it was a hit. Yeah. And, as soon as we opened it up, we just, again, it started a conversation, again, about the beauty of Black women and the impact.
And that's why this bottle is so special, right? Because, like, we're already talking about that, but to have this reminder, to look at this, and it strikes that conversation, which we need to be always having, right? Like that's a special moment in itself, right?
Yeah.
So what are we pairing with today?
Well, rosés go really well with fruit, some kind of salty elements,
salt,
right? And if you're like me, you love sweet and salty. I think it's the perfect combination.
Yeah, who doesn't love that?
Yeah. So I just thought about those flavors and things that complement each other and things that would complement the wine as well. I looked it up, and essentially they talked about melon and prosciutto. I thought, why not do that?
Yeah.
So we put prosciutto and some cantaloupe together. But I also love tomatoes and mozzarella.
Right. So like, I love this because when you said it, these are two kind of snacks that we love to eat separately, right? You always have like a tomato mozzarella basil moment, and then you have like a prosciutto cantaloupe moment.
Right.
But they all kind of work together at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And then, when you told me your idea, I was like, okay, well, what should the presentation be like? We talked about skewers. This is really easy to make and make look, kind of fancy and cute if you want to host at home. It's all about the shapes and the order of the color for me, right? So I try to make sure that the colors are always contrasting. and so are the shapes, right? That they complement each other.
So yeah, I thought that it would be a great combination plate. And again, if you're having a backyard gathering or even an indoor gathering for that matter, this is a great kind of idea to put together, and it was super easy. You can buy them pre-purchased, right, in the grocery store, so you don't have to spend time cutting and doing all of that.
Yeah. So cantaloupe is usually cut a little, sometimes awkwardly. So you might want to take, a small knife and just sharpen the edges and, clean it up a little to help with your presentation. That's what I did. So should we try it?
Yeah,
all
let's
right.
do it.
Let's go for it. All right.
I hate wearing white at events because I always make
this isn't very splashy.
It's not.
So what's our glaze again? Why don't you tell us?
It's a balsamic reduction.
Okay.
Secret. I didn't do it.
Right.
Ultimately you can. If you boil balsamic vinegar down, it'll eventually thicken, right? Because there's some sugary undertones to that.
Which is important if you want to plate it, because it's a lot thicker and you don't want it to run across the plate. So if you want to make a design like I did with the dots here, you want a very thick sauce or glaze or whatever you're going to use. You want to make sure that it's going to stay in place to keep the integrity of your design.
Yeah. So I got it at my local grocery store. The section that's usually by your fruits and veggies, kind of right next to the
because they
deli.
know that you might be pairing it with things like that.
By the cheeses,
awesome.
Right?
Yep.
It's like you get the cheeses, you get your meats, your prosciutto can be there, and ultimately, if you usually look on the shelf right on top of it, they have those kind of products. Don't get like the vinegar and the olive oil that's like down the aisles. You know what I mean? Like if you really want to step it up a notch, those are usually like imports.
They put it there for a reason.
They're
usually a little more expensive, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's always worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it. So this is party approved.
Very much
This is date night approved. You can go outside and eat this and not make a hot mess. That's what I mean by it.
Right.
Easy to eat, easy to be cute while you still eat
it.
and ultimately not make a mess and a fool of yourself.
Right. It's soiree approved, most importantly.
This is soiree approved.
It's soiree approved.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're so smart. So where should we start? I almost feel like...
Well, the thing is, you can pick this up and eat it with your hands, right? This is a pass around the party hors d'oeuvre. I packed. We put on a long toothpick and I packed it to the edges. So I put a fork out because you can eat it both ways.
Right.
I feel like you just pull it off and go at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the prosciutto.
I'm gonna start with my tomatoes.
All right. And I like this combo together.
Well, I'm dipping mine.
Well, tomato basil is great with the balsamic, right? I feel like this is great.
Oh my god,
so good, right?
First of all,
those tomatoes.
This balsamic glaze pulls out the sweetness of the cherry tomatoes in an amazing way. It tastes so good. I'm not gonna use my fork. You can use yours.
Don't. Well, that was delicious.
Yes.
Shout out to the tomatoes from your garden and to the gardener because that was bomb.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Power in my hand.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, but thank you for appreciating the meal. Thank you to the McBride sisters.
Yes,
for
thank you, Robin and Andrea, for blessing us with these bottles. Black Girl Magic.
And thank you for watching and supporting us as usual.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. We hope you come back next time. Hit those buttons, like, subscribe, drop some comments below. Tell us what you thought about this episode, what you want to see in the next one. And until then,
cheers.
Cheers. See you soon.
E and Lou, lovers of drinks and food, sharing that Fleek review, helping you identify jewels, the gems and the places, something like the water in Oasis. Buy black, that's a great win. Circulate the dollar, that's what we call amazing. The Sibling Soirée.